What's up, y'all? My name is Hamasa, and welcome back to Planetbase. We're back at H1D. So when we left off last time, we were bringing in some visitors at a pretty steady pace. People were coming in to check out the new colony. And we left off at a point where basically I was just waiting for my resources to build up so I could do some more things. And so I let the sim run, went out, grabbed some coffee, made a sandwich, did a few things, came back, and my food situation is looking pretty dire. I have 35 veg meat and 49 vegetables at the moment, so I think we're gonna have a starvation here. I think that's kind of like an inevitable thing that's gonna happen. I'm going to attempt to circumvent that. We're going to just go ahead and get rid of this dorm, and I'm going to try and get in one of those fancy new farm domes we just got the patent for last time. It's a large structure, it's a quite large structure, and we'll just fill it up with our GM product. The GM tomato plant, and hopefully that'll produce enough food to help us survive this thing, because we are most likely going to have a death wave, and it's not too bad in this game to have a death wave. Usually you can recover from it. Oh, when this bar gets filled up we lose oxygen. That's not good. We're at 16 but going back up. Okay. Another thing we can try and do is trade for food as much as possible. And right on cue, we're going to be trading for all of that stuff. Pushing ain't too high. Let's get some alcoholic drink in here too. And take my starch, of course. All the starch. And what else do you want? I really don't need all of this. Or I can't get rid of much of it though. But I can get rid of enough of it. Enough to do the trade. Okay, so let's do that. That should help the food a bit. If you guys are hungry, I can't help you. Large group of irradiated nuclear workers. Okay, I think I can handle that. We've got plenty of medicinal supplies. Come on, boys, clean this up. High priority. One problem being is it's tough for me to tell if I can even fit these items in here. Do a little terraforming with the base pad. Because if I can't fit this farm dome in there, then a little bit in trouble. A little bit in trouble. We can rework a few things, but I need to get this farm dome in ASAP, and people aren't even coming over to pick up their mess. Why do people leave me messes to clean up? Everyone should always clean up their own mess. Okay. I guess I created that mess. Workers clean it up. I don't feel like cleaning today. Is that enough room terraformed out here? Can't build it there because I still got junk. The lasers seem to be working well. I'm not having too many meteor strikes recently. So that is at least one positive we have at the moment. I got another trader in. Medicinal. Nah. Ain't got time for that. And I now fit my dome in. A large one still. I might have to get rid of this here dorm. Is anyone using it? No one's using it. If I can get rid of this dorm, and maybe I can fit something else in here instead of. Still have 1, 2, 3 dorms in this hall corridor. Be good. It's gonna have to be good enough because I don't have much other choice here. That should, yeah, I should have enough room in between, somewhere in between these two to get this all in. So we'll let them take care of that. It looks like vegetables is making a rebound. The vitra meat is still down way low. So maybe what I can do is get a large farm dome in, and then I'll do another vitra meat setup. I really don't have any need for big time medical supplies, so we'll just get those done. Sandstorm approaching. Crap, I can't really risk. I can't do anything about it. Just, you guys gotta get this stuff done. You have to be outside to do it. Not a trader. Oh, some food. No food, of course. Then go away. It's kinda nerve-wracking. I don't want people to starve off, but I could probably do with losing about 20 people or so, and maybe down to like 150. That's fine. There we got a sandstorm. Just work through the pain, boys. Work through the pain. Sip of coffee. All my other supplies are doing really well. It's just this food that is like running out. Sorry, I can't help you guys. You want food? So these two frontal dorms are being used. I suppose these ones wouldn't be used. These three wouldn't have been used at the back really at all unless these first two got filled up. Because AI in this game tends to path to closest first. That's just how they do their thing. Really hope I can fit it like right here. It's not looking too good because this is the edge of the map. Right now I can fit the smaller. Get a 7-7. Get a 5-5. No, not with all that junk still. Come on, carrier bots. Carry away. Okay. Oh, I saw it. The thing. Build it immediately. Go, boys. Can I prioritize work? Make it happen. Right now. So we will have enough room over here to put another setup for vitra meat. Okay, food I think will be restabilized after this. We're gonna go crazy with the GM product. We're probably not gonna be able to keep up with the growth cycles on it, but I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. We will we'll overproduce a little. People will be unhappy because they'll be constantly needing to work, but they won't be starving to death. Which is a bit better. Take my starch. How about metal supplies? Those are worth a good chunk of money. 5 and anything else that's worth just like 5. What else is worth not much? Nothing that I own. Okay, so I'll give them a couple coin. Bam, trade, make it happen. Don't starve. It's like, this is like playing the game Don't Starve, except it's not Don't Starve. I'm just starving like honest. Laboratory. Only 2 sizes of that, but I can fit the bigger one in. Yeah, I can. Cool beans. Okay. We're almost out of meat, but it does look like veggies picked up, but my meals are lower now, so... I don't like cutting things this close. I've already seen what happens when we run out of food on one of my series, and it ended up with a lot of graves in the graveyard, and I don't even have a graveyard in space. In space, no one can hear you die. You just stop producing. Okay, let's go GM tomatoes. Gonna go ham. 6. 12 GM tomatoes. let that get in and be a thing. And you are going to be a whole bunch of fetcher meats, tissue synthesizers. Take extra precautions and place as many of these in as humanly possible. Come on. Come on. There. Here. I apologize, it's a little bit boring just watching me try and fit as many tissue synthesizers into this as possible. But we're making things happen here. We're making them happen slowly but surely. Burgers. Can I fit 2 more in here? I don't think that I can. Oh, I can. Sweet, okay. There's no way I can fit any more than that. So this is just all chicken right now. And look at these things, they already need maintenance. Holy moly. They didn't even produce anything and they already needed maintenance. Okay. Maybe do I need like a little storage over here? Is there room for a little storage? Not really. Not really. Okay, my poor biologists are going to be overworked to the grit over here. Sorry that you're unhappy. Just gonna have to be that way. Gonna have to be that way. Okay, so that should, I think that should avert the crisis now of my food crisis. So what I'm looking for now is the GM onion plant. We'll fill this out with GM onion. And you know what, honestly, I think this is good enough to get more, maybe not more colonists. Do I need more? I might need more biologists. I think everything else is running fairly smoothly. I've got plenty of engineers. As I say that, I don't have enough engineers to run this stuff. It seems I have plenty of workers for the most part, and all these are just going, but it looks like the plant situation is a little bit dire, so let's up our levels back to 200. This is a big risk here. We'll up our colonists to 200 and it'll just be biologists. So I'll reset that and we'll just go biologists. All the way to 200. Get that done. That's like 30 more people. Which is kind of a lot, but the food production needs to be slightly better. It just does. I mean, these machines need to be taken care of. All these crops need to be taken care of. We just don't have enough people running around the colony right now taking care of all these things. Especially with the availability of all these new GM products. Genetically modified, that's what the GM stands for. So we're gonna let colonists back in a little bit. We'll keep the traders on. We'll keep trading for food until I feel more comfortable with that. If anyone has food, he's got a lot of alcohol, but he's charging 65% commission. Colossal patent. Can I afford you? 660. Take some starch. We'll start with that. Okay. You like starch. Everyone in the universe likes my starch. Whether they like it or not. How about some medical supply? Yeah, well, oh, where did it? Well, 640. Anything worth 20? Are you worth 20? No. Spare? One spare? And a little bit of cashola. And we've got ourselves our next patent. Awesome. Super awesome, fantastic. Food's picking back up. We're gonna have 20 more biologists coming on in here. Seem generally unhappy as hell, and they've been that way for a few episodes now. Look at everyone, just seems super unhappy. Oh man, why are you guys so unhappy? I've given you everything you need. I think the key to this unhappiness on this large scale is getting, instead of having dorms, have the cabins, which are each individual colonist gets their own bed. It helps with morale. And I have no cabins. I went straight for a dorm on this one, and you can see everyone's quite unhappy with that. With the fact that they don't have their own cabin. And generally speaking, when they have to do a whole lot of work, they just get super, super unhappy. I mean, he's in there with like friends and stuff. His morale should go up a little bit while they're eating. It should be like a thing. So we got our patent. All we're missing, supermassive storage, genetically modified onions. Allows your plant to grow on. Some say it's dangerous for your health. Really? I wonder if people just randomly drop dead because of the GM tomatoes. How would they know the difference? Is it stored differently? No. No, that's just whack. People are crazy, even in the future when we can go to planets and stuff. They probably don't like to be immunized either. Oh, we got some food. I'm gonna trade all of this here. 10. And you guys want some starch? We're producing plenty of it. Okay, take some starch. Yeah, as a matter of fact, take some bioplastic. I don't need all this bioplastic. That, and I got a few coins for y'all. Bam. Okay, I think I'm feeling more comfortable on the food now. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable on the food now. It tends to be going back up. Let's look at our chart. Yeah, we're back on an upward trend here at the end. The last few days. Look how food, the meals tanked. We almost ran out of meals. Look how drinks have been, it's kind of up and down. Rice for me, as you can see, up. And if we look at just veggies, it was going up, it kind of tanked. But with the meat picking back up, that'll mean that the meals will be absolutely fine. Meals will be fine. These aren't producing right now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let those biologists into the colony, 20 more of them to help take care of all this extra food production. I think once we hit that number, we'll turn the visitors back on, and then maybe next episode we'll go ahead and get our monolith built, and that will give me 8 of 10 milestones, which unlocks, I believe, all of the planets except for the very, very last one. Which is fine. We'll work on all 10 probably on the next planet, because the next planet is going to be the colonist planet as opposed to the visitation planet like this one has become. So we'll call an episode there. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, playing some more Planetbase. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are enjoying the series, please give me a rate, comment, subscribe, let me know. If you're not enjoying it, give me a comment, let me know what's up, the game sucks, the editing's terrible, I sound like an idiot, I don't know, just let me know. I'm trying to make these things better, and I could use the feedback for sure. But, until next time guys, catch you right back here on the Planetbase. Oh yeah.